Greetings all, yes, best from the West. I pray you're all in good health and everything's tickety-boo. Life's going good for you and downstream. If you want to go downstream on this. Greetings all, yes, best from the West. I pray you're all in good health and everything's tickety-boo and life's going good for you. Upstream rather than downstream. You know the gig. Now, what today I'm doing, I'm going to do some Collalo. Yeah? And I'm going to show how I do Collalo. Everyone does their Collalo slightly different. I think I'm going to do my Collalo like this. So this is what we do. First of all, and what I do, I get coconut cream and I melt it, obviously. So we're going to get that down all the way, first of all. So we're just going to melt this down. Don't want it too high. So we're just going to melt that down. Yeah, so I melt that down so it's totally melted. Then what I do, I get some butter. Yeah, just some butter. And just melt that in as well. So we just melt everything down nicely. So as that's melting, I have my veg. So obviously I'm not putting no saltfish in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my, what's it called, vegetables in first. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing. So I've got spring onions, I've got tomatoes, I've got a chocho, and I've got some yellow and red peppers. Okay, so this is what I do. So first of all, I cook down the chocho because that's the hardest. Yeah, so I'll just slowly cook that down. Let me find my wooden spoon. Ah, here we go, got one here. So yeah, so I just cook this down. Let's get them so they're a bit al dente kind of thing. Because I don't want to cook them too much. Yeah, because I'm going to put right, and then I get a touch of olive oil and I just a touch. Just to keep everything flowing. Yeah? Alright, yeah, there we go. Now we're working, now we're cooking. So while that's cooking down now, I'll leave that there for a little while. I'll turn it down a little bit, make it a bit high. I'll just leave that like that to cook down. And then what I will do, so it's been cooking now for a few minutes, yeah? So I'm just going to, and then what I do, I cover the veg with the ingredients, yeah? Because don't forget, there's no fish going in this. So we do that. And whilst we're doing that, then I'm going to season it up now. Yeah. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start seasoning it up with this different stuff that I've got. So first of all, I've got some dried thyme. Yeah. I use some thyme. Maybe a little bit more. Actually, I really like thyme. I think thyme is amazing. Then I've got some everyday seasoning. Normally I'd use all-purpose, but I've not got no all-purpose. So I'm going to use everyday seasoning. Just season that up like that. Got some garlic powder. Like that. And just a touch of curry powder. Not too much, just a touch. Just a touch. Just like that. And what I'll do now with this, I'll leave this here now to sweat. Yeah? I'll cover it up like this. And I'll leave that now to sweat for 10 minutes or so. Yeah? And then I will then stir it in. Yeah, I've left the spices on top just like that. Yeah, because I don't want to just disturb it at the moment. But everything is getting soaked up as we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot I put a touch of pepper sauce. Not too much, you know, because I've got an ulcer. Well, they tell me I've got an ulcer, so I can't really do too much stuff like that. So I'll just leave that now. Okay, so I've put the Collalo on top, and everybody wants to know what Collalo is. It's like, I'd say, a West Indian version of spinach. Does that make sense? Yeah, and I'm just going to leave that there now. I'm going to leave that there to just let it just soak up and do everything. And then, once another, say, 5-10 minutes on here like this, then, because all of this is going to soak up, and I'm going to get the juices and everything, it's going to come down. I don't need to put no water or anything on it. Yeah, so we just cover it up and we just leave it to do its thing. Right, so yeah, as you can see, after about 10 minutes we have quite a lot of juice at the bottom of there. That's all sweated from the Collalo and stuff, yeah, and the veg. Oh, what I forgot, I don't really use much salt, but when I do use salt, I use pink salt. So I grind this myself, as you can obviously tell. And then what I do, I just take a pinch. And it's just to season it a little bit. You don't want too much salt. You know, you don't want too much. You just want a little bit of salt, just to season it. And then you just turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. And for me, I don't really like my veg cooked out totally. Yeah, I like my veg to taste a little bit al dente. So I'll leave that on there for another, say, 5-10 minutes. And then I'll take it off and I will serve it with some rice. You don't need to see the rice. Or if you need to see the rice is there. So don't forget that was brown and white rice that I cooked last night. Yeah, with a bit of cabbage that was in it. The cabbage is sort of like it's all gone. But yeah, that's my meal. So let's, yeah, and this is the end result. Look at, this is it. Yeah. So this is my Collalo without the fish. No meat needed.